Hello everybody, welcome to the Philburg Center where the action is for 8 ball. Tonight we have Peter Sue versus Bob K, the infamous Bob K, the big top dog of the Philburg Center. And Peter Sue, having defeated Jim Smith for the right to face Bob K, is now at the table breaking. We have a race to 5 game set. Anyways, Peter breaks and nothing goes down. Bob K takes the cue ball and he will decide on which set of balls he wants to take. I think he's looking at the 9 ball, the stripes. Bob has a very nice, strong, straight shooting style. He hits pretty hard. Being a snooker player, playing on those very large tables, he does not let out when he shoots. And he is incredibly accurate, and he knows what he's doing. Peter Sue is absolutely outclassed, but we'll see how he does today. Anyways, Bob snuggles himself on one of his striped balls. He doesn't have another ball to shoot. Let's see what it does. He's going to try to go for the side pocket, the bottom long rail, by going off the rail, the top rail. And he misses. Peter is now low ball. He doesn't have any easy shots. The only one he can see that goes is the 3 ball, but that's a rather difficult shot. So Peter will shoot, but leave the cue ball bad on the bottom rail. Almost hooks, almost sewers, but Bob doesn't have really any easy shots on the table. So Bob may elect to play safe. No, wow, yeah, that's a safe, pretty safe shot. Bob leaves his striped ball on the top right corner, blocking Peter's 3 ball. And Peter doesn't really have any shots either, the cue ball being snuggled into the mass. So Peter's going to play safe. He's going to try to block the top right corner, but also leave the cue ball very safe. Pretty good. Mission accomplished. Peter's 6 ball is blocking Bob's view, and Bob doesn't really have a shot. Well, Bob does really he does have a shot, but I think he's electing to break out his balls rather than start shooting everything under the sun. Bob leaves the cue ball in the middle of the table, which is a good thing for Peter. And Peter sees a shot. It's a very tight shot. It's a 2 ball to the top right corner. He needs to make a clean shot. He doesn't want to wreck the 6 ball over the top right corner. And he's going to take out the 6 ball right now, which will give him an angle to look at the 3 ball, which is a bad ball. And he should take out the 3 right away, but also try to see the 5. Oh, he overshoots the 5. And the only ball he has left is the 1. So there's no way he can hold for the 5 after shooting the 1. So he will try to use the 1 ball to get position on the 2 bottom balls, the 2 and the 7 on the bottom of the table. Peter puts bottom right, not too hard. Can he see the 7? Yes, he can see the 7. But Can he get to the 2 after shooting the 7? Anyways, the cue ball's gonna hit the strike ball and die. So Peter's going to put a lot of top inside. That'll help him keep the cue ball so he could see the 2. He can see the 2. It's a very steep shot, but fortunately the natural roll of the ball should take him down to the 5 at the top of the table. Can't shoot too hard or else. Yep, I think Peter's got it. Nice shot. You can see the 5. And the 5, the cue ball will take him to the 8. Very natural angle. So there's really no need to shoot very hard. And Peter does. This guy has no control over the cue ball, I tell you. But it's an easy enough shot. 8 ball to the top right corner. And Peter takes game number 1. And lousy sportsman he is. He does the dance of victory. Game number 2. Peter breaks. Yep. This format at the Philberg, winner gets the break, unlike the unlike the Comox Valley Pro League. Very nice shot by Bob. Very strong control. He can put the cue ball anywhere he wants, and that's Bob's style. Whoops! Well, Bob tries for a breakout, and he may have got himself into a pickle, but maybe not. I think he can see the orange striped ball. I think. Not sure. Oh well, he changed his mind. I think he's going for the ball at the top left corner. He goes off the rail, so obviously I don't think Bob was intending to sink the ball. He left Peter with a bad shot. It was really a safety. But Peter does see the 2 ball on the top long rail. Peter needs to keep the cue straight. Very nice shot. That's usually a missed shot for Peter. But he kept his cool, kept his cue straight, and gives him a very nice shot on the 5. Now here Peter needs to control the cue ball so the cue ball stays near the middle of the table. Yeah, that's a good shot. He can see the 6. It might have turned out the other way. He may have given himself a bad shot, but very nice shot. Easy 3 ball run out. Can Peter do it? On retro analysis, I think he should have taken out the 2 first. I mean the 1 first, but he chose the 2. Okay, now Peter needs to draw back for the 1. He didn't draw back enough. He needs to shoot off the rail. It looks like an easy shot, but Peter needs to bring the cue ball back for the 8. So this makes the shot a lot less easy than he wanted, and he misses. Anyways, Bob has the table. There's no way Bob will miss. It's an easy run out. The only problem ball is the red stripe one, top of the table, but Bob has such great cue ball control. That's not a problem for him. Well, this looks like a difficult shot, and it is for somebody like Peter, but Bob can shoot off anywhere. You can stick the cue ball on the rail. He'll get his shots in. Anyways, Bob takes game number 2. Anyways, Bob is very good at the huge, big tables, snooker tables, and he basically said he hasn't played on a small table for a while, and this is a big disadvantage for him, and it should help Peter because Peter is really good on the small table, but absolutely sucks on the large tables. So this evens the odds out a bit, but not by much. Anyways, Bob. Wow, what a shot. He takes low ball. Okay, so low ball looks pretty in the open. Very nice shot, giving position on the 2. Well, what is he going to do about the 1 though? The 1 looks like a weird position. Very nice. Bob's cue ball control is fabulous. This should be a run-out table for Bob. Well, the 8 is a problem. It's not out in the open. It's partially blocked. But Bob is maneuvering his cue ball in that direction. The 2 and the 7, and that should be it for Peter. Bob is thinking about this one. He needs to see the 8 ball after shooting the 7. And getting the angle on the 7 is pretty crucial. Did he do it? Okay. That should be easy enough. He can draw right into one of the strap balls and get position on the 8s. Oh, he may have understroked. He sees the 8 ball, but he missed on the 7. And this is a fairly easy run-out table for Peter. The only problem is the clusters on the left, but that should be easy enough to take out. Very sloppy shot, but as Bob noted, it was a very safe shot. Even if Peter missed, he would have hooked Bob. But Peter should have taken more care on that shot. Anyways, looks like an easy run-out table. He just needs to get the cue ball to the middle of the table on the shot. Okay, that's fine. He snuggled up to the 8 though, and that makes his subsequent shots a lot more difficult. He has to shoot over the 8 ball. Oh God, he snuggled up to the 8 ball again. Can he see the 10? Yep, he can. It's a very tight shot. The 8 makes it more difficult. Plus he has to shoot over his own ball. He considers shooting down and maybe hooking Bob, but he decides to go for it. Let's do it, baby. Side pocket, easy shot. Okay, top left corner. The 7 may be in the way, but Peter needs to get down. Gets the cue ball down to the bottom ball, and he needs to draw, but the side pocket is a big concern, so he may not. Oh, he didn't draw enough. He didn't draw enough. He hooks himself. This is it. This is bad. Anyways, Peter has to do safety. There's nothing he can do. So he's going to put inside and hook Bob. No, he didn't do it. Not enough. Not enough inside. If he stroke through, he may have hooked Bob, but he undershot. Wow, what a shot! Dead straight. Yeah, but Bob never sweats over shots like these, except this time he missed. Bob misses. Can Peter take advantage of this miss? Peter will cut it to the top, the left pocket, sorry. And his mission is to get the ball in. It doesn't matter where the cue ball is going to go. He hopes he gets position, but he does. Peter did it. Calm nerves and steady stroke.
You know the last time I played on this table?
Peter goes up one game. The score is now 2-1 for Peter. Peter to break. Winner breaks in this format. Well, Peter serves, and Bob has ball in hand. Behind the kitchen, of course. Bob takes low ball. The way Peter sees it, there's the 7 and the 2, and maybe 4 may be a problem for Bob. Bob, what a beautiful shot. Right in the kisser. Beautiful bank shot. Bob's going to take the 7. Or the 2. Oh, Bob took the 2. The 6 is next. And the 4 is next. Should be a big run out for Bob. And he undershoots. He undershoots. He was hoping to see the 5, but he didn't shoot hard enough, so he can't see the 5. He will take the 6 bank shot. Beautiful bank shot, except he just missed by maybe half an inch or something, giving Peter a chance to run out the table. Easy run out table. All his balls are in the open. Whoops, he picked up his break cue by mistake. Bob is kind enough to help him get his regular cue. Okay, so Peter's going to try to get the cue ball to the middle of the table after every shot. That's good enough. Middle of the table, baby. Dang, he can't see the other 2 balls, but he does have the that ball to go and get position. Bottom right, soft, not hard. He doesn't want the cue ball to fly off into the distance. Okay, should be an easy run out. He just needs to get position after this shot. Peter's gonna draw into the rail, the top long rail, so he could see the orange one. Oops, he lost the angle on the side pocket. He was trying to get position on the sides. So he either needs to cut it thin to the side or to the bottom lower corner pocket. Decides to cut to the side pocket. And undercuts. And this is nothing for Bob. He will. What a shot! What a shot! When the table's open, it's all over. Bob rarely misses shots that are open. Score is 2-2. Race to 5. Nothing goes down. Really bad table this. Everything is messed up. The only shot available for Peter is the high ball to the top left corner. But even after he gets that shot, Peter doesn't have anything to follow with. Peter misses. In an attempt to get his cue ball back to the middle of the table, he missed, but he's not too worried because there's really nothing for Bob. He's got a 5, but after that, there's not too much on the table. I think high ball looks better because of the 6, which is buried there. At least the high ball has breaking chances. You can break out the bad cluster on this side. But Bob is really forced to take the low ball. He can't see a high ball anywhere. Very nice shot. Brings the cue ball all the way to the middle of the table. But the balls he has are pretty bad. Bob will have to play safe, I think. He's going to break out the 4 and the 2, except he kicks the 2 right into the mess. So I think that might be a mistake for Bob. So Peter has a shot. I think that's the 10. 10 to the top left corner. Shot goes in, and Peter has the drop on the green stripe ball. But breaking out the bad cluster is going to be a problem. He doesn't really have an angle on this shot to even get near the bad cluster. So what Peter's going to do is play safe. He's going to sink the orange one, orange stripe ball, which is really a bad ball, and leave the cue ball stuck on a rail near the top, and let Bob figure out how to break out the bad cluster. Bob is a very aggressive player. He doesn't monkey around, so he'll just go for it. Anyways, he breaks out the cluster, but the 6 ball is still bad. He still has a bad 6 ball. Okay, so Peter's looking at his bad 9 ball. He doesn't really have a chance to sink the 9. He doesn't have the angle, but he'll push it towards the pocket and leave it there. Okay, so Bob has a fairly clear run-out table. The only problem ball is the 6, which he needs to kick out somehow. And Peter's hoping he will round out his easy balls and not get the angle. Okay, but he does have the angle now. He's got the 4, I think. And the 4, he's going to go off the 4 and break out the 6. Nope, he missed the 6. He got the 4 in. But does he have any more balls left for the breakout? Oh, he does. He's going to bank the 3. That amazing shot. Oh, he broke out the 6. Amazing bank shot. He broke out the 6. That's something Peter wouldn't have done in his wildest dreams. Easy run out table for Bob. Except, oh boy, he snuggled the 6. Bad luck. If he shot a bit softer, he would have seen the 6. And that would have been it. Curtains for Peter, but now Peter may have a chance. May. Bob's going for the 6. Not sure how he's gonna do it. Oh God. Okay. Well, here's where Peter starts making mistakes. He decides, okay, he'll try to get the cue ball near the middle of the table. He undershoots this one. For some reason he decided to put some inside, and he didn't quite get to the middle of the table as he wants. And he's gonna try again with the other ball. But oh God, the cue ball goes way. Well, now Peter has a really tough shot, and even if he gets the 9 in, there's still no guarantee he's going to get the... Peter's in trouble. He's got 2 really bad balls. Oh, panic starts to set in. He's just going to drill the 9 and hope for the best. And he misses. Oh, you can see the look on his face. He knew he messed up really royally, and Bob takes full advantage.
Oh, it's alright.
Oh, bad game for
I
Peter.
made a mistake.
He should have thought before he did any more shooting. Anyways, this is game number 5. Bob is in the lead, 3 games to 2. Bob goes for the yellow ball. Oh no, he went for the high ball, and he kicks the 2 right up the bottom rail, messing up his ball. So it's not going to be an easy run out table for Bob. He needs to break out his bad balls. Okay. I think Bob's gonna play safe. Put a breakout ball near his problem ball and wait for Peter to mess up. I don't think Bob can do anything really. Oh, he missed. He was going for the combo and he totally missed.
Yeah, I need to
Peter gets ball in hand. Anyways, Peter decides not to break out his 2. Peter was explaining to Bob, well, he's just going to sink most of his balls and then hook Bob, and hopefully Bob won't be able to respond. Bob said Peter should have used his ball in hand and go for the breakout, but Peter's being chicken, so he's just going to start sinking his balls, and go for the hook. Well, here's a chance for Peter to break out his 2,
It's way harder now,
but he's not that confident, so he'll kick out his 7 in this shot, which he does. But Peter's running out of balls now. He needs to set up for the hook. Oh, Peter missed. Oh God, he'll. Anyways, Bob's gonna cut his balls in. Beautiful shot, but can Bob break out his ball? No. I think Bob's gonna go for the bank. He set up his ball for the bank, and if the bank goes in, Bob wins the game. And Bob misses. And Peter has a chance to run the table because Peter needs to bring the cue ball back to the middle of the table. Well, not the middle, but close enough where he could see the 6 ball. So he uses the natural rail to do that. Start over. I'm like this. I've missed before.
Oh no, I had to go over here.
Peter takes the game, and the score is 3-3.
Over the long haul, you'll win more games.
3-3, I tell you.
Well, yeah, but I'll be more skillful for the long haul.
Well,
Oh, what a mess. Bad balls everywhere.
if you know what I mean.
Bob's going to take low ball. And he almost breaks out the 5. Yep, Bob was saying he was going for the 5, but question is, how is Bob going to break out the 5? We all know Bob goes for breakouts right away. He's not like Peter, so he doesn't do the chicken. Bob still got the 3 and the 5 problem balls. Oh, here comes the breakout shot. Like, most people won't see it, but Bob does. To the long rail top. It looks like it's blocked by the 10, but Bob is so good he can actually put it in. So he's going to put the 7 into the side pocket and break out the 5 at the same time. Amazing shooting. Watch this. Amazing! He broke out the 5. What a shot. He needs to bring the cue ball down for the 3, I think. How to do that. Either that or take the 3 first. The 3 or the 5. I think he's going to take the 5. He can go off the other ball and get position. No. Oh, okay. He's going to go for the long shot. Bob's a very good long shot shooter, being an expert. Oh, what a beautiful shot. Oh, Bob snuggles. Bob snuggles on the 8. Oh, God. He's in trouble. There's not much he can do. He could try for the side pocket. But he's going for it. Side pocket. No. Oh well. Whoops. Okay, here. Oh God. Well, Bob thinks the game is over because he sued on the 8, but Peter explains that.
No, if the 8 ball
Well,
went into
according
the
to Comox Valley Pool League rules,
I just get
it's
one.
only a ball in hand. So
Yep.
I
Peter
It's all on the black.
decides to take ball in hand.
Ball, so.
Oh, well, we use the old.
He needs to get rid of the 10
We sort of
on
get
the
nine.
top rail, well, the top long rail. But it's an easy run out for most A players in the Comox Pool League, and even stronger B players should have no trouble running it out. The trick is not to lose position. Very soft shot here to hold. Another soft shot. Well, maybe he could have shot harder. Oh, big problem here. Oh God. Peter's going to try to hold the cue ball. Very soft shot here. But it snuggles into the 8 and he doesn't see the red stripe ball. Now Peter panics here. He should have taken his time and maybe consider other shots than the one he's thinking. He's going to go for the 9. It seems easy enough, but sense of panic here, and he totally misses. Yeah, it looked like an easy shot, but he should have taken his time. And well, that mistake cost Peter the game. Bob is now on the hill. Bob is now on the hill.
You literally talked yourself right out of that sentence.
I'm a pessimist.
If Bob wins this one,
Be a potter.
he wins.
Okay, this is it. This is mine, baby.
You betcha.
This is mine.
Okay,
Only one ball player.
I think the high balls look really good on this one. They look clustered, but they breakable outable. So he will take the 10 to the top side pocket. You could take that one, but no, he's going to leave it there to guard the pocket. He needs to break out the 9. Very nice shot. He's got the angle to do the breakout. And he's not going to shoot too hard. He doesn't want to lose the cue ball. Fine shot. He's going to go for the 9. And Bob's balls are fairly bad. His 7 is in trouble. Oh, Peter missed. Undercut. Bob needs to get to the 7 and kick it. Well, that wasn't the shot. He's going to try the... Is that the 4? Yep. Yeah, well, he decides to take the... take the 1. Here's a good angle to get to the 7. He's going to stun into the 3. And the cue ball should go all the way down table. No, he didn't quite see the 7, but he's still got an angle. He's going to take the 7. He's going to take the 7. Very nice shot. Okay, he's got the 4 and the 2. He can't see the. He could take the 6, but he's gonna lose the 4. He needs to take out the 4 right now. But if he shoots the 4 into the bottom left corner, the cue ball's gonna go all the way to the top of the table, which is not where he wants, because he will have no shot once he takes it. So he's going to try to go off one of Peter's balls after shooting the 4. He's going to try to use Peter's ball to stop his cue ball. A very difficult shot because he's trying to accomplish two objectives in the shot. He's also considering the 6, but he's gonna go for the 4. Oh God.
I just
Well-
pressed this horn. I'm sitting right here. And I'm out.
Bob Stewart, bad luck. And Peter gets ball in hand. And it's an open table. No problemo. Peter's going to go for the 9. And the cue ball should be in the middle of the table. Well, almost. But easy enough shot, I think. Nice stop shot. Oh God. Dead straight shot. He needs to draw the cue ball back past the 8 or else he'll be hooked. He does that successfully. He's going to stun into the, is that the 10 ball? Yep, and okay, he did it. He didn't disturb the duck by the corner, but he needs to get to the 8 ball from this shot. He's gonna do top, maybe top left, and the cue ball should go to the right, and he'll see the 8. Peter takes game number
We are tied. This is it, Bob.
This is it. This is a big one.
8.
Okay. Oh, I didn't realize.
The score is tied, hell.
Okay.
Whoever wins this game
That's good to know.
wins
But
everything.
You don't own the outfit, do you? Do you own the outfit? Is that
My
right?
daughter.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Peter decides to go all out. Hard break
Come on, baby.
and nothing.
It's for sale if you know anybody who wants one.
Oh,
Fairly open table.
I'll keep that in mind. I'll take
Bob
a
should
look.
eat this table for lunch. Well, I'll stop commentary here because I know what happens next. Oh, it's all over. Bob K is champion.
You broke.
Oh man,
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, sir.
great shooting, Bob.
Always a pleasure.
Maybe next time.
Absolutely.